Fleet Street. Fleet Street in the city of London. Slow-moving traffic masks one of the beating pulses of the world. But travel the purlieus of this famous street. Linger on its pavements, and you will feel the throb and thrill of the great news machine, circulating news like a gigantic heart through the body politic. And there's more in newspaper work than wonderful machines. There are human hearts, and nearest to the heart of a newspaper man is the Newspaper Press Fund. Founded in 1864 by a group of journalists in the press gallery of the House of Commons, it was incorporated by Royal Charter in 1890, and His Majesty the King is its patron. The fund gives assistance to its members and their dependents in all circumstances of misfortune, so that those who feed these big machines with news are not themselves forgotten. The Duke of York has said, "The high pressure of modern journalism is probably greater than that demanded, at all events as a continuous effort, by any other profession. The wear and tear of it all piles up a high casualty list, and it is at this point that the Newspaper Press Fund steps in." All the great names of the world pass through Fleet Street, but the names of some are indelibly written in its history. For Fleet Street, despite its cynicisms, is jealous of the traditions which have set its standards, tenacious of the memory of those great men who have risen to blazon its prestige across the world. Some of them have their memorials. There is a statue of Dr. Johnson by St. Clement Danes. Charles Dickens, second president of the Newspaper Press Fund, is commemorated by a bust in a courtyard in Holborn. Lord Northcliffe's effigy is set on the wall of the Church of St. Dunstan in Fleet Street. Some have started from the bottom of the game, selling newspapers in Ludgate Circus, like Edgar Wallace. It was the start of a life association with Fleet Street. He worked with the Daily Mail, then situated in Carmelite House, for the Star and News Chronicle. We know him for his thrillers, his films, his plays, but behind it all stood Fleet Street. Like many newspaper men, he was a lover of racing, the star racing correspondent for years. He did everything, even stood for Parliament.
There's no question as to what I stand for in Blackpool. I'm here as a pure and simple free trade candidate. We're asked to give a blank cheque to two gentlemen who are running a joint account. We're certainly entitled to give one of them our confidence.
That was at Blackpool in 1931. In any other general election, he must surely have won the seat. Appropriately enough tonight, the Newspaper Press Fund is presenting a British film based on a book written by one of its own men, Edgar Wallace. In Ludgate Circus, where once he sold newspapers, is a plaque. It reads, "Edgar Wallace, reporter. He knew wealth and poverty, yet had walked with kings and kept his bearing. Of his talents he gave lavishly to authorship, but to Fleet Street he gave his heart, and Fleet Street will remember him."